area, we do see Malachi Langley and Khalil Williams, as well as Benjamin Woodward. He makes that second one, and Lewis goes the other way to Galarza. Galarza, double team, is fouled. Well, this game's going to be a long one. But for now, there will be inbounded balls instead of the 2 points at the line with the bonus. Inbounded to Lewis. Lewis back at the R in midcourt. Was looking for Marsh Jr. Lewis gets it back. Lewis still looking. Lewis driving inside, the pass down low. Lewis gets it right back. His pass attempted, it's made, and does he make this? That three-point shot is no good from Navarre Mason. The whistle is blown. The ball went out of bounds. Whistle still blowing. Referees seeming to have a discussion here. Lewis is set to throw it and inbound it in. And the coach of Slam City giving the referee an earful. That ball's out of bounds. l.a.b. still will control possession of it. We're back underway. That three-point shot right there from Khalil Williams is no good. And there's almost a slam dunk attempt that did not go for him. I'm sure we'll see some of those in this game. Jarris Walker is a tall player who, if he can do that, then Slam City holds true to its name. Going inside, Navarre Mason. Can't make it work. Walker now. Walker, a bounce pass that finds Curtis Jr. Curtis Jr. looking for the three-point shot that is made from Benjamin Woodward. Slam City has a lot of fans on the right side. They're up 29-22. It looked like a traveling violation right there, but nonetheless, Lewis got points. Nothing was called. There's a timeout. 29-24 is your score. Hello and welcome back to 11 Sports presentation of the Junior NBA World Championship Mid-Atlantic Regionals. My name is Dylan Coyle. The second quarter is well underway. A timeout was just called, so they're just coming out of it. Team l.a.b. and Slam City engrossed in a semifinal battle to decide who will be the representative from this part of the bracket in the championship game later today. Probably past 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock is the scheduled time, but due to game traffic such as this one, it will most likely be a little later in the day. Jamar Curtis Jr. has to travel up with it. Curtis Jr. passing it along and just having a catch with it. Langley trying to pass it to Walker. Did not work. Jarris Walker, who even though one of the games was a forfeit, in the 3 games that he did play in, he's had at least 14 points. In this game already, he has 7. So he's well on his way to eclipsing that minimum. The most he has scored in a game so far does remain to be 16. That was in the previous round against East Coast Power Basketball. Hutchinson to Curtis Jr. Curtis Jr. hands it across. He gets it back, driving inside. Langley is fouled. He makes it as well, so he's going to the line for a three-point opportunity. 31-24, Slam City has started to turn on the engines and rev this game around. Line, it's Langley, and he makes it. 6 points in the game for him. He scored 7 against the Baby Cougars. He's 1 point away from tying what his best performance has been in this game. Lewis now. Walker already has 6 rebounds as well, so a double-double is easily on the forefront here, and Jarris Walker going away with it. Walker passes it to Scott. That pass was deflected. Lewis trying to chase it. It goes out of bounds. Slam City will throw it in with just under 5 minutes to go in this first half of play. Scott looking for options all the way across the court to Hutchinson. Lewis covering Hutchinson. Woodward, 3. No good. The whistle is called. It's going to be on Slam City, and Team l.a.b. will inbound it. Lewis now. Doesn't have that much movement going on for the team. l.a.b. seems to be pretty stagnant and having 2 play up top and 3 down low. If you go to someone like Jordan Price in the paint, as there's a 3-point try taken by Lewis that does not go. The rebound is taken, however. Going inside with it is Ian Johnson. Johnson can't finish it. He can't get the rebound, as Jarris Walker does, his 7th of the game. Walker dribbling it up. He's going to the paint. Walker goes to the rim, and he gets the layup. Jarris Walker, 9 points, 7 rebounds already. A timeout is called by Slam City, so we will be right back here on 11 Sports. Hello and welcome back to the Junior NBA World Championships on 11 Sports. I'm Dylan Coyle. This is the Mid-Atlantic Regional Semifinals in the Boys Championship bracket. 4 teams remain, and only one of them will be going to Orlando in the championship bracket. It's Slam City and Team l.a.b. That's the matchup we currently are showing you. Team Ultimate and Take Charge are playing on another court right now. Team Ultimate up 28-24. Slam City has a 10-point advantage. Trying to add to it right here. But that's not going to add anything. They throw it out. Team l.a.b. will take possession. Ian Johnson gets it to Lewis. Into the right side. Johnson was trying to receive a pass, and he does from Navarre Mason. Navarre Mason calling for the ball. He wants it on that right side. So did Johnson. Lewis gets it all the way down. Navarre Mason is blocked by Jarris Walker. It's almost unfair at this point. Walker going inside to the paint. He's fouled. The floater does not go, but he will go to the line. Man, oh man, Jarris Walker about to hit double-digit points. And 3 rebounds away from a double-double already. This kid's something else. More importantly for his team, it's 35-24. And there are 3 minutes, just under 3.5 to go in this first half of play. Walker hits both. l.a.b. need their stars to get going. Galarza has 7 points. Ian Johnson with 6. I don't think Galarza has gotten the ball enough. The ball rolls out of bounds. l.a.b. will control it with Lewis to inbound. Galarza sat at the corner, runs to the three-point corner. He gets it. Galarza immediately double-teamed. He needs to break free of that somehow. Just shot from the top of the paint. No one's getting it. He gets his own rebound, and Jordan Price can't get it again. Lewis fighting for the ball. It's still loose. And here goes Walker. Walker, layup, it's good. Off the backboard. My, oh my. I don't know how you defend against somebody like that. Especially when you don't have anyone else that equals his height. Maybe if you have somebody like Marsh Jr. covering him. Marsh Jr. still is dwarfed by Jarris Walker. He needs to do something. Because right now, l.a.b.'s game plan is doing nothing to stop Walker. Galarza is at the line, however. This is his first trip today. He does not make it. Going into this one, Galarza is 4 for 7 from the line. He misses both of them, make it 4 for 9. Sammy Scott across, right corner, driving inside, A.J. Thomas. Thomas can't get it, but oh my! Jarris Walker with the putback. Walker got that rebound. It almost looked like he was trying to palm the ball with a dunk. And I'm sure by the end of this game, Walker, who just blocked that three-point attempt, will be dunking at one point in this game. Walker is just a man on a mission out there. Already 13 points. I don't know if you can ever justify taking him out. And as the first quarter went, at the end of it, there were a lot of fouls, and I'm sure that now at the end of this second quarter, this first half of play with 2 minutes and some change left, we're going to get some more fouls. It has been a physical game. Jaden Johnson hits it for his 5th point of the game. Slam City only have one player in the paint. Langley was there. They're ready to defend as he made it. Up by 18. 2 minutes remaining in this half. They need some momentum going out of it. Johnson. Double team. Lewis gets it. Sloppy. Went off his foot. Slam City the other way. Scott now. Scott. Finds some room. Scott. The windmill underneath. And off the backboard. It's good. l.a.b. can't do anything there. Lewis was tripped, so he will be able to inbound that ball. And already they're trying something new. Marvin Guthrie's out there. So is Khalil Williams. Galarza leaving. Galarza has been double teamed and there's been pressure in his face every time he gets the ball. Slam City seems to have done their scouting well. That try went nowhere for Marsh Jr. Claiborne to Guthrie. A switch to Williams. Johnson, who tries to go inside, is fouled. Walker telling Johnson to just calm down in those situations. Johnson will have 2 attempts at the line, up by 20. Slam City are running away with it. Courtesy of Jarris Walker. There's 2 rebounds away already from a double-double. And missing free throws seems to be the theme of the day, but it doesn't work out. If you're missing free throws, and with them being free opportunities against tough competition, that's going to be not the only difference, but in a very close battle, free throws come down to be the reason that one team is ahead and one team is behind. Sammy Scott. Scott 1 for 4 from the field today. A 3-point attempt for Slam City off the backboard. Doesn't go, and the putback attempt by Hutchinson doesn't go. Walker, Guthrie has nowhere to go, and Johnson being watched all the way before Walker just decides to cut back. Guthrie, a 3-point try, no good. Marsh Jr. almost got the rebound, but Sammy Scott does and regains control of it. Claiborne was trying to rush into Scott the last second, but veered off because Scott saw him. Scott going to the rim, but it goes to Walker. Walker, he rolls it in. Jarris Walker, 17 points in the first half. There's nowhere to go for Johnson. A foul is called. It will be going to the line here. Jamar Curtis Jr. Khalil Williams has 6 points. First trip to the line today. Can't make that. And l.a.b. down 21 continuously have continuously missed their recent free throws, and while the momentum has been in Slam City's favor, that will not help any try of a comeback. 15 seconds left in the half. Williams gets his own rebound. 3-point shot doesn't work, and it's taken by Langley. Shot clock unplugged. 6 seconds left. Who will they go with? Scott gets it across. Of course it's Walker. Of course it's a 3-point try. That one does not go, and that's the end of the first half of play. Slam City, what a second quarter, up 46-25. They have just dominated. 24-3, they have outscored them in this second quarter, courtesy of Jarris Walker. Walker has been absolutely remarkable in this game. And look at that, Sammy Scott even providing some of the offense for Slam City in that quarter. We will be right back on 11 Sports. Hello and welcome back to the Junior NBA World Championship Mid-Atlantic Regional. This is the semifinal of the Boys Championship bracket. Win or go home. It is the winner of this game will advance to the championship game that will be held a little past 1 o'clock on 11 Sports. The Girls Championship bracket game to decide who goes to Orlando will be on this court after this game as halftime is winding down. Team l.a.b. trailing Slam City. Well, trailing is probably an understatement. That second quarter was an absolute rout. Slam City outscored Team l.a.b. 24-3. That is remarkable. It was tied 22-all at the end of the first quarter. Now it's 46-25, and all props to Jarris Walker, the big guy for Slam City, and the number 10 jerseys. Slam City are in the white jerseys, while Team l.a.b. are in the black jerseys. Jarris Walker, he is 6 for 8 from the field, 0 for 1 from three-point range, 5 for 7 from the line, 17 points, 8 rebounds. This is his best game so far in the tournament, and there's still 2 quarters to go, 1 full half, and we are back underway here. My name is Dylan Coyle. If you're just joining us, we've been covering the Mid-Atlantic Regionals as Walker's shot does not go. We've been covering the Mid-Atlantic Regionals since Friday at 9 a.m. That was the first game that we did broadcast. We'll be broadcasting probably until 2:30 today, and that will mark the end of the Mid-Atlantic Regional. There are 2 regionals still to go on 11 Sports, the Northwest and the Northeast Regional. That will come later next week as a foul is called. And DeVar Mason will go to the line 30 seconds into this second half of play. And Mason really needs to help his team get something going. Mason without a point recorded in this game. He's hit around 3 shots every game, and that one's no good for him. That one's too short, and Langley takes it away. Curtis Jr. The ball does squirt out. There's a whistle. Some fans wanting a backcourt call to be made, even though possession was squandered for a moment before it was retrieved in the backcourt. Thinking about the 3, decides against it was Langley. And over across to Walker. Walker's 19th point of the game. It's a 23-point advantage. How much can Walker score? Over across, a nice jumping pass to Williams. Lewis trying to find his way inside, gets to Galarza for the 3. Galarza's 3 is nowhere close. A foul's called. It's going to be on Lewis. Lewis was reaching while Jamar Curtis Jr. was starting to trek out. Jarris Walker has played over 16 minutes. The next closest teammate of his is probably Jaden Johnson, who has over 12 minutes, but that's it. A 4-minute difference in Jarris Walker's play time. As Benjamin Marsh Jr. gets that ball to Galarza. Galarza on the right side. Has Williams. And Lewis now. The 3-point try is way too short. Galarza's backboard shot, his layup is way too short. He is fouled on that attempt, but in 3 tries at the rim, they didn't even hit the rim once. What is Team l.a.b. doing here? Join us this month for the Junior NBA World Championship Tournament, the first of its kind global youth basketball competition for the best 14 and under boys and girls teams from around the world right here on 11 Sports. Galarza does sink that. 48-26. Curtis Jr. now. Had a pick from Wisdom Rogers. The finger roll is no good. Jarris Walker is currently on the bench at this time. But Slam City still have some height out there. And both Kaylin Cobb and Wisdom Rogers. And besides Jarris Walker on the bench, Benjamin Woodward is also someone you'd put under the basket for rebounds throughout the game. I don't think they have a shorter player on that team. I mean, just looking at players who are on the court right now, Jamar Curtis Jr. does seem to be the shortest of them, but he is not really that short at this age bracket. Langley goes inside to Rogers, who goes to Curtis Jr. Curtis Jr. trying to drive into the paint. Not get anywhere. Marsh Jr. falls to the ground over it. For some reason, Wisdom Rogers was called for a foul as Marsh Jr. rolled kind of over his legs, so Rogers fell on him and was called for the foul. Slam City head coach would like to find out why that was, as play is resumed with Ian Johnson on the ball. Johnson is looking for the pass back. He gets it. He does have him on the right side. That's Williams. Galarza moves from left to right corner. No room to work here. Williams with the three. It's no good. And Slam City just really locking all windows and doors here. There's no foul on that shot. And a wide open attempt from the three line does not work. Johnson's layup does. And Ian Johnson does make it 48-28. There are whistles on the court. Benjamin Marsh Jr. is on the ground, and the trainers are coming out. We'll keep you updated with this. We'll be right back. Hello, welcome back to 11 Sports presentation of the Junior NBA World Championships. The Mid-Atlantic Regional matchup in the semifinals of the championship bracket between Team l.a.b. and Slam City. Slam City currently up 48-28. Benjamin Marsh Jr., there was a lot of concern for him, who went down hard on the left side of the court. He was down for a good minute or so and had to have some help to get up. He is back on the bench area now. Not sure if he will play at all in this game, getting talked to by what looks like a trainer and a head coach and trying to keep him in some good spirits. So we do hope that Marsh Jr. is better, and if he's healthy enough, able to return to this. If he's not, then you don't want to force anything at all, especially at this level. Slam City, a pass to what some would call cherry picking, but Callan Cobb taking advantage of a lapse in defense from Team l.a.b. Johnson now drives inside, was going to do, I don't even understand that right now. Galarza was all the way out for a three-point opportunity. Yes, the 3 points would be nice, but Johnson had a pretty open floater opportunity. And going to the rim, Callan Cobb is denied. And Cobb will go to the line. I just don't understand what Johnson is thinking right there. Just take the floater shot. Take 2 points. I know you have a wide open Galarza, but you have to do anything to get back in this game. Now, instead of it being a 20-point game, it's, what, a 22-point? About to be a 24-point if they make both of these. Cobb, second trip to the line. He's now 2 for 3 for the day. Cobb scored 8 points in both of his pool play games. Only 2 against East Coast Power basketball. Cobb has had 4 points today. Galarza driving inside, does get that 2-point jumper. And Slam City the other way, down 20. Team l.a.b. are going to have to play a little more aggressively here, because Slam City can really just not wind the clock down right now, but they can go a little bit easier than a lot of pressure. Benjamin Woodward, 3 points. It's a 23-point advantage. Marvin Guthrie fighting his way through a foul. Ball will be inbounded with 3.5 to go in the third quarter of play. Now watching 11 Sports, my name is Dylan Coyle. After this game, I will join you again for the final broadcast from 11 Sports coverage of the Mid-Atlantic Regionals. The championship game in the boys bracket, whoever wins that will go to Orlando. Right now, Slam City is looking on track to be one of those 2 teams, as a 3-point shot cannot be put in. Looks like Marsh Jr. is okay. His attempt was not good. Happy to see Marsh Jr. back on the court. Galarza on Curtis Jr. Now it's Jaden Johnson. Johnson had a pick if he wanted it, decided against it. Under 3 minutes to go and counting. Curtis Jr.'s pass was a little too far in front for Johnson, but he does corral it. And Benjamin Woodward, his 3-point shot does not work. There was a little bit of contact, not enough to draw a foul, though. Guthrie driving inside. He fell down. His pass back does lead to 2 points from Lewis. Down 21, l.a.b.r. Slam City are very efficient. They don't really make that many mistakes that you see at this level as a foul is called. Team seems very, I can't even get my words out right there. Team seems very capable of really doing whatever they want with the ball. Because the movement off the ball, such as a pick right there, is just perfect for what they're trying to do. And they just go right back to Woodward. That 3-point shot has been working for him, has the last 2 tries, though, as Galarza goes down the other side of the court and does get 2 points, so now down 19. But Slam City doesn't seem to make many lackadaisical mistakes. If it's anything, it's just a foul or a missed shot and a rebound that goes against them. Ball is still loose, and Ian Johnson does get it. Johnson the other way with a spin move. Johnson loses control of the ball, does keep it in, and he does get it to Claiborne. Claiborne's shot does not go. Great effort, though, and here comes Slam City the other way. Slam City's Jaden Johnson tried to put the ball behind his back, but lost it to Guthrie. Only one player back for Slam City to defend, and a foul is called against Woodward. As his palms raised, as in, what did I do? but there was some contact there with a minute and a half to go. Jarris Walker has been off the bench for some time, as a timeout has been called, and we'll be right back here on 11 Sports. Hello and welcome back to the Junior NBA World Championship Mid-Atlantic Regional. We're in King of Prussia, Pennsylvania, and now we're outside the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, at the Competitive Edge Sports Complex. It's a beautiful complex that is full of 5 courts. In the entire time we've been here, throughout pool play and most of bracket play, it's been 5 games going on at the same time. But since we are in the later stages here, that's not going to be so true as it has been. As Marsh Jr. misses that free throw. Looks like one of the courts is already empty and seems like it might remain empty for the day. The next game that we do announce will be the girls' championship game. The winner of that will be going to Orlando. We'll broadcast that right after this one. Slam City take the ball away. Jarris Walker, he's back out a three-point shot. It was banked, but it didn't go in. And Marvin Guthrie now. Guthrie going the length of the other side. Hard foul, and somehow he makes it work. JaCoy Hutchinson ran into Guthrie. And the deficit, still large at 17 points, can come down to 16 because of Guthrie's individual effort. l.a.b. has gone on a bit of a run here, so Slam City can't really take all of their foot off the pedal just yet. I wonder if that's why Jarris Walker was put in, kind of to just have their bench players come on with this big lead, give their main players, specifically Walker, a chance to rest and then get him back on to recertify that advantage. A 2-point jumper from Wisdom Rogers is not taken well. Sammy Scott does get the ball, and Scott looking, there's a whistle. Not sure what this whistle is for. The referee does want a switch of the basketball here, though. And that's what will happen. Sammy Scott will inbound it for Slam City. Has Jarris Walker at top if he wants him, and he does. With under a minute to go in this third quarter of play, l.a.b. down 17 to Slam City here in the semifinals of the championship bracket. Jarris Walker finding his man inside, and A.J. Thomas is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. On the other court, in the other semifinal taking place right now, Team Ultimate is winning 57-38 with 3.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter of play. So if these results remain the same, the championship game will be contested between Slam City and Team Ultimate. Both free throws are made with 41 seconds remaining in this game. Lewis gets it across to Guthrie. Lewis gets it right back. being watched by two men on Slam City before getting it back. 8 seconds left in the shot clock. Lewis driving. Does not get it. And Jarris Walker with one hand corrals the rebound. Walker is now in a double-double. 17 points, 10 rebounds, and he slams it home! We've all been wanting to see that from Jarris Walker. And after getting the double-double, Walker slams it before running down with a fist bump. Oh, you better believe it, baby. 1.1 seconds remaining in this third quarter. We'll take another look at that in just a second. This ball's inbound to the last second three-point shot. No good, and let's take a look at that slam dunk from Jarris Walker. Slam City holding true to its name. And my, oh my. All right, so there will be a few highlights to go here from this third quarter of play. Slam City really recertifying their entire mark on this game. I mean, it's been fantastic for them. It was tied after the first quarter, remember, at 22-22, but it's just been too difficult for anybody to do anything about it. And we check this slam out, two-handed slam for the big man from Slam City. Again, holding true to its name. And we'll be right back for a commercial message before the fourth quarter. Hello and welcome back. Thank you for joining us at l.a.b Sports for its presentation of the Junior NBA World Championship Mid-Atlantic Regionals. Team l.a.b. currently down 21 to Slam City. It's 57-36 as this fourth quarter starts. It's the semifinal of this matchup, of this tournament, of this championship bracket. Slam City in full control. It was tied at 22 after the first quarter ends. My, oh my, it has changed dramatically. A 35-11 run since then for Slam City. And you have to look at Jarris Walker, who, my word, just an unbelievable player, an unbelievable controller of the ball as his rebound putback does not work. Walker now at 19 points, 11 rebounds, and a dunk to go with that. And that was a putback dunk. Shot does go for him, and now l.a.b. down 19. It's going to take a miracle to come back from this deficit. Sammy Scott throws it down low. Slam City gets 2 more points courtesy of Hutchinson. And Lewis now. I mean, you have to think for l.a.b. you really have to play for pride. Oh, and a really nice way to get in there for Lewis, but it doesn't work out for him. Hutchinson driving the other way is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Tune in next week to watch the exciting world of drone racing. Yes, you heard me. Drone racing. Starting Tuesday, June 26th, we will premiere the drone racing from the Drone Champions League from Munich, Germany. That's Tuesday at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time right here on l.a.b Sports. Hutchinson, it's his second trip to the line today, and that ball just wanted to drop in there. Jarris Walker giving a little bit of a smile. We'll try and have a chat with Walker after the game. Hutchinson made that one as well. 61-38, a 23-point advantage for Slam City. If it goes to 30, it will be a running clock. That three-point try is no good, but a great job by Marsh Jr. to keep that ball from going out of bounds. Got it back to Johnson. Ian Johnson wasn't able to finish it. Sammy Scott holding up, waiting for his team to get back, and he takes a step back. Scott looked all the way to the other side of the key for the pass and a three-point try. It's beautifully done by A.J. Thomas for his 5th point of the game. Up by 26. Slam City unofficially are going to be going to the championship game of this regional tournament. A long stretch pass from Walker to Sammy Scott. Isn't able to finish it, but A.J. Thomas is. A whistle is blown, and a timeout is called. We'll be right back on 11 Sports. Tune in weekly for the National Pro Fast Pitch Game of the Week. Coverage includes the 5 NPF affiliate teams competing in the league this 2018 season. Watch the live action on Wednesday, June 27th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time as the Aussie Spirit take on the Cleveland Comets. Welcome back to 11 Sports presentation of the Junior NBA World Championship. This is the Mid-Atlantic Regional, the semifinal to decide who goes to the championship game of the championship bracket. Slam City currently up 28 points. They have dominated this game, not from the very beginning, after the first quarter maybe. Jarris Walker, that three is beautiful. Jarris Walker, his 22nd point, has 11 rebounds. Unbelievable. Does have 5 turnovers, 3 steals. Foul is called. Wisdom Rogers will be nabbed for that one. And now with the difference being 31 points, the clock is a running clock, as the Junior NBA World Championship rules state. Even though they're at 30 points now, the clock will only stop at 29. As Navarre Mason tries to hit that one again. Cannot. The rebound is taken, but a whistle is blown. Looks like another foul is called on Wisdom Rogers. Rogers throwing his hands behind his head, and Rogers is coming off for Kalen Cobb. Cobb has 4 points in this game. Rogers, too, is just over 9 minutes of on-court action for him. Ian Johnson, his 11 points are second to Giovanni Galarza's 12. A long-range three-point shot does not fall. Now watch out, the big man goes tumbling. Jarris Walker is fouled as he tries to take home that rebound. With 3.5 minutes and counting remaining. And on the other court, the game is just about over between Team Ultimate and Take Charge. Team Ultimate up 64-42 with 48 seconds remaining in that one. The championship game in the Mid-Atlantic Regional will be contested between Slam City and Team Ultimate. We're just 3 minutes away from certifying that for sure. But with a 29-point difference in 3 minutes, it's long over. Now for Team l.a.b, it's going to have to be about playing for pride. Caden Cobb not happy he misses that free throw. Johnson now on the other way with under 3 minutes to go. 70-40. Guthrie. Fake Woodward out. Galarza. A layup is good. Langley methodically passing it across to Jaden Johnson. He's fouled, and he does make that. So the M1 will be coming up. Jarvis Walker is on the bench. Assuming he stays on the bench for the remainder of this game, his final stat line will be 22 points, 13 rebounds, a double-double for him. 5 turnovers, 3 steals, 2 blocks. Unbelievable. Whistle is blowing again. Jaden Johnson completes the 3-point play with a minute and a half left. Team l.a.b with Navarre Mason can't finish it. Kalen Cobb, does take the rebound and throws it all the way across. Benjamin Woodward with the 3. Don't forget about Benjamin Woodward. 4 for 7 in 3-point opportunities. Woodward rockets it to Curtis Jr., who walks through a maze before passing it across after driving to the rim. A 36-point difference. Navarre Mason can't get his shot to work. The whistle is blown. The clock will still continue to run with 30 seconds left. And another whistle. I can tell you right now, Team Ultimate has officially won. In just a few seconds, so will Slam City. And to the final they go. 78-42 is the final score. And the championship game is set. We'll be right back after these messages. Hi, and welcome back to 11 Sports coverage of the Junior NBA World Championships. Slam City are off to the championship game and the championship bracket with a chance to go to Orlando. I'm joined alongside Jarris Walker, who dwarfs me right now. Jarris, you scored 22 points, 13 rebounds, a double-double. What do you bring to Slam City?
Just effort. I try to play hard every game, try to pass, just contribute as much as I can.
What do you think your chances are in the championship game? Now, you are going to be playing Team Ultimate. That is for certain.
We just have to play hard. If we just play how we're supposed to play, I think we could beat any team. So we just play hard, play together, I think we'll be fine.
All right, well, good luck. You heard it from Jarris Walker here, and we'll be right back for the start of the girls' championship game.
Welcome back. It's the Junior NBA World Championship here. It's the Mid-Atlantic Regional, and we are heading into the championship game for the young ladies. The lock method versus the Lady Panthers. Getting ready to ball for a chance to head on down to Orlando and compete against the other regions in the world in Orlando, Florida. Disney World. Competitive Edge Sports, that's where we're at right now. Right outside of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. King of Prussia. Both teams getting ready to huddle it up. We wait for the final buzzer. You'll hear that any second now. A great matchup expected. Two hardcore teams who've been playing extremely well heading into this game. Orlando is on the line. Got to be an exciting time to come out of the Mid-Atlantic Regional. Played a lot of great competition to get to this point, and these are our final two teams. They're going to leave it all out here on the court. Kadita is getting ready for the tip to represent the Lady Panthers. Paris Locke is there. Try and get her hands on the tip for the lock method. 8 minutes on the clock for this championship game as we get ready to start the first quarter. Parents are watching. Family is watching. Friends are watching. This game is it. A chance to win the Mid-Atlantic region for these young ladies. 14 and under. It's the Junior NBA World Championship. And the Lady Panthers automatically get the tip. Simone goes. No good. Kiki's right there for the putback. We're not even 5 seconds in. And Kiki is already at the line. Kiki has been all over the court these past 3 days for the Lady Panthers. Rebounds, cuts to the baskets, assists, putbacks. She's been doing it all, keeping them in the game. She misses that first free throw. Second attempt by Kiki. That goes in. Panthers have a 1-0 lead. Right here at the start. Damani brings the ball up the court. Pass it off to Saunders. Cameron. Saunders with the three. Corner three. No good. Angela Harris has the ball here. A lot of pressure by Team Lock. Ball ends up right in her hands. That pressure worked off. Pull up jump shot. No good. Kiki with the rebound. Dribbles the length of the court. Goes all the way. Stops. Pops. Doesn't get the bounce. Satchel comes up with it. Gets it back to Damani. The Lock method looking to initiate their offense. They have to shoot. The time is running out on the clock. They don't realize that they're going to have to shoot. They're going to have to shoot. Shot clock violation. Mismanagement of the basketball, unfortunately, there. They weren't aware how much time was left on the clock. Forcing the turnover and giving the Lady Panthers back the ball. Naila out to Simone. Simone back out to Kiki. Cross court to Naila. Saunders snatches it up. Lets everybody go by so she can set up the offense. Cameron Dorsey. No, Damani Dorsey has it. Fake by Damani. Not able to handle it. Lady Panthers have the ball. And that's our first timeout right here. It's the Junior NBA World Championship. So we come out of timeout. Lady Panthers have the basketball. Off to a 1-0 lead. With an opportunity, whoever wins this game is going to represent the Mid-Atlantic region down in Orlando. Big stakes. on the line here. Simone gets the ball, dribbles, cuts across. Paris Lock comes down with it. Cameron gets it to Damani. Damani dribbles out. Saunders has it. Cameron trying to find somewhere to go with the ball. The Lady Panthers all outstretched with their arms. Angela Harris not giving her an inch. Marley Saunders gets it. Damani. Satchel, no good. Kiki Grant, Kadidia. Simone can't handle the pass and steps out of bounds. A lot of defense here to start. This is what you would expect in this championship game for the Mid-Atlantic region. Cameron Dorsey gets the ball up court. Kiki gets her hands on it. Cameron drives baseline and gets fouled under the basket attempting that shot. So the lock method with an opportunity to put their first points up on the board. Cameron gears up. First shot good, tie game, 1-1. Second shot attempt, all good. They take a 2-1 lead early on in this game. Angela gets it to Naila. Naila Macbeth gets it to Gabrielle, who can't control a pass. Gabrielle gets it back, drives with the right hand, throws it up, and it is good. 3-2 lead by the Lady Panthers. Lock. Back out. Nice pass. Satchel can't complete it down low. Kiki Grant ends up with the ball. We're halfway through this first quarter. We've seen a lot of defense to start things off. Harris gets it down low to Naylor. Naylor drives to the basket, tries to go up, but is denied by Paris Lock. Love Guillette got trapped in the corner, travels, and the ball's turned over. Cameron Dorsey here, Satchel. First 2 points, that's where you're gonna find Lori Satchel, right under the basket. In the game prior to this one, she was under the basket and dominated the entire game. Ball goes out. That's going to be a backcourt. Lock method ball. Kadidia comes into the game, along with Marissa Poe. Marley Saunders. 8 seconds left on the clock. Cameron has it. She's going to have to shoot again. That time, Saunders pulls up, in and out. Here comes Kiki Grant. Kiki was fouled once she crossed the half-court mark. 4-3, the lock method lead the Lady Panthers. Make sure you keep up with all of the action of the Junior NBA and the World Championship right here on 11 Sports. This upcoming weekend, we have 2 more regions that we're covering. We head to New York for the Northeast. And then also the Pacific Northwest region. Right now, the Mid-Atlantic is on the line. Ball goes out of bounds. The Lady Panthers still have it. Johnson into Kadidia, drives out, tries to get it to Gabrielle Scott, unsuccessful. Daimani gets it, passes it to Cameron, who overshoots Paris Locke, another turnover. Stout defense being played by both teams, keeping the score low here in the first quarter. Lafayette long pass to Marissa Poe. Has it taken away. Daimani goes to the basket. Love is right there. Gives it to Ward. The ball is knocked out of bounds by Gabrielle Scott. Daimani gets it in. Yarbrough takes it up. Ball rolls around, doesn't go in. Kiki Grant knocks the ball out of bounds. So Ward is here to inbound it. Gets it to Cameron, defended by Love. Yarbrough is trying to set up down low. Paris Locke gets it, one dribble, up. No good, she comes down with it again. Daimani shoots it, no. Kiki Grant is streaking. Kiki Grant goes right to the basket, stutters, and puts it up and in for the Lady Panthers to take a 5-4 lead. Pull up. Paris Locke knocks it down. Love is going to have to get this ball. Someone has to come and get it. Gabrielle Scott does. Catches cross-court pass. Johnson has it. Johnson's met. Nice spin to Grant to get by the defense. Kadidia up strong. No good. Offensive board. Gets fouled by Yarbrough and one on the putback. Kadidia will be shooting one. Her free throw, no good. Yarbrough comes down with it, gets it to Cameron. Down one here. 7-6, the Lady Panthers lead. Ward has it. Yarbrough. Kadidia called for a foul on the box out. She can't believe it. But the ball is going to stay on this side of the court. 26 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Lock method looking to take the lead. Cameron dribbles, thinks about the pull-up, steps back out. Gets it down low. Easy two and a smart pass. Allowing Gaither to finish. Angela Harris is going to have to push it. 4 seconds left on the clock. Love is going to have to put something up. She doesn't, looks for the pass. That's not going to count. In team method, after Gaither hits that little floater, goes ahead and leads 8-7 to end the first quarter. As we look at some of the action, it's Gabrielle Scott who goes up and puts it in. An opportunity here for these ladies to win and head down to the championship out in Florida. Finishing strong. The Lock method leads 8-7, and we'll be back with the second quarter. So 8-7, the lock method leads as we get ready to start the second quarter. This is the championship game for the Mid-Atlantic Regional girls. Winner of this game is going to head down to Orlando, Florida to compete for the Junior NBA World Championship, the other regions, and the world. Disney World, I'm pretty sure every one of these young ladies, they want to head down there and compete in Disney's wide world of sports. Daymani gets to Saunders. Saunders to Satchel. Satchel goes up. Yarborough fights for the ball with Kadidia. And the Lady Panthers end up with possession. Angela Harris here to inbound the basketball. Kiki Grant. Simone Sanders picks it up, goes. Kadidia pulls up. No good. Naila, power dribble, goes up, no good. Cameron goes up for the layup, and it is good. Cameron Dorsey streaking and gets the layup. Kiki gets control of the basketball. Out to Naila. Naila sets, shoots, and it is good. Naila hit nothing but net on that one. Tied up. 10-all. The Lady Panthers in the lock method. Pull up, stop on a dime, off of the glass. Dorsey. We've seen some big shots getting made right now. Both teams looking pretty confident. Satchel steals the ball, finishes, and good. Lori Satchel. Everywhere at all times, always going hard under the basket. There goes Naila again. Naila Macbeth knocked down that three. See if they go back to her. Kiki Grant gets it. The swoop is no good by Kadidia. Cameron. Daymani again. Look for another bounce. No good. Have some substitutions as Paris Locke comes back in for Yarborough. Cameron's here to inbound the basketball. Dorsey to Dorsey. Paris was calling for it on the baseline. Saunders cuts around. Daymani comes around. Lori Satchel gets it, goes up, out to Saunders for the open three, and she nails it. The lock method knocked down two big three-pointers this quarter, taking 18-10 lead over the Lady Panthers. Love has the ball taken from her. And Cameron goes up and finishes strong. Cameron lets them know that I went in there and got it. I did that. Smothering defense, looking to force another turnover. That time it was a reach-in by Cameron. She forced the steal the last time, streak to the basket. She's going to have a seat. Getting 5 and dap from all of her teammates, playing hard out there. Love inbounds the ball to Angela Harris. They're down 10 quickly here. They can get right back in it. Nayla Macbeth turns, spins, shakes. No good off the back of the rim. Kiki Grant goes up strong. Ball doesn't go in, gets the offensive board. She goes back up. She's going to be shooting 2. Kiki Grant has a great step on the offensive glass. Always seems to end up with the basketball somehow, some way. Puts in a first free throw. (2011) Lock method leads the Lady Panthers. Demani dribbles, gets it to Saunders. Looks to post her up from deep, steps back. Rattles that one in. Demani is going to work. 22-11, it's a double up. Angela trying to get the ball out, does to Macbeth. Macbeth streaks, sees land. Ball is turned over. Let's see what Dorsey does again here. Out to Saunders. They left her wide open from 3, in and out. They got lucky on that possession. Kiki Grant is streaking, runs into a defender, spins, goes to the basket. Has to get it out to Love. Love shoots it. No good. Saunders on the break. Can't finish on the layup. Gaither went out on the break, tried to finish that time, but the ball went in and out. But Dorsey's going to be here to inbound the ball. And Dorsey sits down for Ward. Damoni Dorsey got busy. Marley Saunders with the jab step. Satchel sets the screen. Gaither gets it. Saunders goes baseline, nowhere to go. Gets it to Locke. 5 seconds left on the clock. She's going to have to shoot it. She's going to have to shoot it. She throws it up. Shot clock violation as it doesn't hit the rim. 22-11, the Lock method lead, the Lady Panthers. Johnson inbounds the ball to Marissa Paul. Smothered. The Lock method really putting things on lock right now. 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in this first half. We have a timeout called. The Lock method lead 22-11 over the Lady Panthers. It's the Junior NBA World Championship. And we are back here at the second quarter, 22-11. It's the Junior NBA World Championship. The Lady Panthers against the Lock method. 2 minutes and 40 left. And we're getting ready to be joined by a Philadelphia area legend. Getting ready to check out the rest of this game with Jameer Nelson. Jameer, how you doing, my man?
I'm doing well. How you doing?
I'm very well, man. It's good to have you out here. We're checking out this championship game between the ladies, junior NBA. Have an opportunity to go to Orlando. What has your experience been watching so far, man?
It's good, man. It's good basketball. The coaches are involved. Really have the kids working really hard, and they have a real goal to, obviously get to Orlando and showcase their talents there. So it's a good opportunity for all the kids to come out and showcase their talent. Similar to AAU, but I think it gives them a different platform just for basketball.
Absolutely, man. And we got the girls out here competing for this championship, getting ready to head on down to somewhere you played down in Orlando.
Yeah.
Both playing hard. We're seeing some great defense out here.
Yeah, and it's also cool to see the girls and the boys in the same gym, giving them the same opportunity. You see a lot of female refs. And it's good. It's good to be able to see both male and female, like I said, on the same court. Basically.
Absolutely, and you can't take anything away from the skill level. Not at all. Everybody deserves to be out here on the same court, and like you said, it's good to see everybody being respected for the skills and everything they bring to the table.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, that's NBA, WNBA, that gives girls opportunity and a chance to be who they can be on the court as well. So, and, you have a lot of guys over here watching the girls play, which is unique.
Tons, absolutely. Kiki Grant gets the ball, brings it up court. A little less than 90 seconds left here in the first half. Johnson out to Simone, no good. Love ends up with it, fight for the basketball. The Lady Panthers are going to maintain possession. Satchel steals the inbounds pass, goes all of the way. That's something that you used to do a lot, man. You find them streaking and go the other way.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a little older now. I just keep my man in front of me. I ain't gonna gamble too much. But that was a good play right there. She came out of nowhere.
That one, she put a foot on that one.
It looked like LeBron a little bit coming out of
with
the
that
pack.
run, huh?
With that run, yeah.
53 seconds left. So what does it mean here for this area where you play to have the Junior NBA Championship right here in the Philadelphia region?
It means a lot. I mean, it's a lot of talent, boys and girls in this area. I was just telling one of my buddies the other day that you'll be surprised the amount of talent and the amount of kids that we have, like I said, female and male. It's just that we have to get an opportunity, and bringing the Junior NBA here gives these girls and boys a good platform to showcase their talent, like I said.
And she knocks down the three. Damani has it, looks to spin, turns in, goes up, swoops, no good.
It's cool to see even the girls running pick and rolls and backdoor cuts and them being a lot more athletic than they were in the past. So it's basketball for both men and women is just growing.
Yeah, it's basketball one-on-one, and
yeah.
It is great to see the fundamentals being displayed out here. Everybody calling the plays.
Yep.
The coaches have done a great job as well. The parents, the families, everybody's well informed. Yeah. Paris Locke gets it in. She has to throw it up. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. As Locke Method leads 24-14 over the Lady Panthers. As we check out some of the action here. Checking in on some of the replays that have helped the Locke Method go ahead. 10 up on them. We have a free throw. Shot no good. Going to get a word from the refs as to what happened at the buzzer. That is going to do it. It's the Junior NBA World Championship as we get ready for the second quarter. So we are back awaiting the second half of action between Team Lock Method and the Lady Panthers. Currently down 25-14. Lock Method has the lead with an opportunity to represent the Mid-Atlantic region in the Junior NBA World Championship. The Lock Method have done a great job on defense in the first half. And let's see if the Lady Panthers can break the code. Damani Dorsey got real busy in that first half. 5 points, 1 rebound. She hit a big three and nailed a great two that really put the momentum and swung the momentum even more on the side of the Lock Method as they're playing for a chance to represent the region and head on down to Disney World. We also had Philadelphia area legend Jameer Nelson here with us. Spoke a little bit about how great it was to see these young ladies out here, 14 years and younger, competing, understanding the game, completing backdoor cuts, pick and roll screens. It's good. These ladies out here, they are on par with the young men. And we're watching some great basketball. It's the Mid-Atlantic Regional as the Lady Panthers look to get going to start this second half. Kiki Grant gets the ball. Back to Angela Harris. Kadidia. Ball is knocked out by Lori Satchel. Kadidia is here to inbound it. Kiki drives, fakes. Angela pulls up from downtown. Hits the back and the front of the rim, but doesn't go in. Kadidia looking for someone to inbound the balls to. Gets it. Angela. Nayla Macbeth. This is the time they're going to have to capitalize on their possessions here so they can get back in the game. Lila Macbeth crosses. Angela gets it, swings. Gets it down low to Simone. No good off the back of the rim. Dives on the floor to get it. Kiki dives. Angela has it. Angela's foul. 1 minute passes by here in the beginning of the third quarter. Simone. Nayla nails the three. Second big three of the game. 25-17. Method leads the Panthers. They want to lock down on defense. Don't give up points that they just put on the board. Satchel is down low. Lady Panthers, I think Angela may have committed a reach-in. The refs are saying. Satchel gets it. Doesn't go. Kadidia ends up with it. And that's a foul. As Satchel is at the line for two. 25-17. Lock Method with the lead. We here at l.a.b Sports, we're happy to announce our new channel on twitch.tv. Tune in weekly to watch everything from basketball to darts, Quidditch, and more, streaming live on Twitch. Follow us at l.a.b Sports and never miss a minute of the action. But right now, it's the Junior NBA World Championship. It's Championship Sunday. The girls and the boys game. Boys come up next right here on 11. The winner of both of these games head on down to Orlando to represent the Mid-Atlantic region. Satchel misses the second free throw. Kiki gets it. It's met by Gaither. Simone gets it to Nayla, who thinks about the three. She's knocked down two so far this game. Great defense by the Lock Method. Nayla with an opportunity to nail another one. That one's no good. Gabrielle Scott puts it up and in. And one. They're slowly but surely chipping away at this lead here in the third quarter. Gabrielle shoots. Knocks it down. They have cut the lead to 5, 25-20. They're putting the press on the Lock. Gaither can't handle it. Does get it. Damoni pulls up. No good. Kiki ends up with the ball. She streaks. Goes behind the back. Key. Grant goes all the way and cuts the lead to 3. The Lady Panthers are 3 points short, 22-25. They have the Lock Method scuffling. Paris Lock drives baseline, no good. Simone comes down with the rebound. Angela Harris. Let's see if they want to cut it to 1 or tie this game up. Kiki Grant fakes, gets it to Angela, swings it around. Nayla, Gabrielle Scott. Harris fakes, drives. Looks like we're out of bounds, going the other direction. Team Lock Method, they've allowed them to get back in here. And they've cut down that lead quick. Team Lock Method, they want to slow things down and get on track, see if they can build that lead again. Here's Cameron. Gets it to Yarborough down low, who's met by Macbeth. Offensive foul. Lock Method want to be composed here. Don't want to play too out of control. Macbeth cross court to Simone. Simone gets it to Love. Simone asks for it. Gabrielle Scott gets it to Love, swings it back around. Cameron got her hand on there. Simone shoots it, no good. Yarbrough comes down with the rebound. Travels, so the Lady Panthers will keep it on their side. Kadidia checks back into the game. The Lady Panthers have an opportunity to pull within one, and they do pull within one as Kiki Grant cuts to the basket again. Down one to the lock method. DeMorney down low. Paris lock. Turnover committed. So after trailing, they have an opportunity to take the lead. Kiki goes, is blocked by Paris Lock. Trailing by 11 at halftime. They've come back storming here in the third quarter. The Lock Method have not scored a point, and the Lady Panthers have gone on a 10-0 run to get back into this game. Kiki goes up and under. They do have the lead. Took a long time coming, 26-25. Ward has it. Team Lock Method, they're looking for their first points of this third quarter. Satchel sets the screen, rolls to the basket, looks to set up. Love knocks it away. Kiki is on the run one more time. Kiki gets it in. Her sixth consecutive point, and a timeout is called by Team Lock Method as they look for their first points, and they've given up this lead. 28-25, the Panthers lead Team Lock Method. So we're back here in the third quarter as the Lady Panthers have scored 14 points. So Team Lock Method hasn't put a point on the board, 0, as they've taken a commanding lead. 28-25. Team Lock Method still looking for their first points. Ward is getting ready to inbound the basketball. Kiki Grant has been a one-man or one-woman machine, getting them back into this matchup. 13 points. What looked to be a foul wasn't. Cameron meets Love. put some pressure on her to turn the ball over. She takes it right from her. Up and under, no good. Angela tries to corral the rebound. Dribbles it out of bounds. So the lock method are going to keep it. Damoni Dorsey under the basket. Still looking for their first points of this half. Personal foul, and we're going to be going the other way. Two minutes, 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Kiki Grant has been streaking. They mob Angela Harris. And after that foul, Angela Harris is going to be at the line shooting two. Knocks down the first. Second by Angela. That's good as well. Kiki Grant gets a breather. She's been running hard up and down this court. Help leading this charge to get them back the lead. It's come back. Damani calls out the play. Saunders has it. Kadidia comes down with it. Gabrielle is all the way down the court, looks for it. Love has it. Nila has it back. Angela Harris, Miss Kadidia, who's looking for the ball. Love, corner three, no good. Paris Locke gets it. Has to go baseline. Kadidia's right there to knock it away. Team Lock Method is going to maintain possession. They still have not scored. We only have 1 minute and 25 seconds left here in the third quarter. And they surprisingly haven't scored a point, but they're only down by 5. As the Lady Panthers have streaked back into this game. Satchel gets the ball, guarded by Gabrielle. Harris knocks it away. It's not just a knock away. Harris is called for the foul. Yarbrough checks in for Paris Locke. Kadidia comes back in for Scott. Damoni Dorsey. That's an offensive foul. Hand to the face. They lose an opportunity to put up their first points of the third. And with that foul, Love is going to go to the line. 30-25. The Lady Panthers have stormed back to take this lead over the Lock Method. Love's second free throw rattles out. Gaither, guarded by Simone. Satchel looked like she was fouled. .58 seconds left here on the clock. Gaither inbounds. Saunders, Marley Saunders has it. We get another foul call. See who it's on. Foul happened down low as Yarborough goes to the free throw line. Looking for their first point, surprisingly, for the lock method in this quarter. Banks it in, 30-26. Banks in the second free throw as well. 2-point game. Love Guillette. Satchel gets it. They're diving on the ball. We have 41.5 seconds left here in the third quarter. The Lady Panthers. Kiki Grant has it. He's led the charge this entire game to help the Lady Panthers retake the lead. Gaither smartly knocks it out of bounds. Heads up play there. Looking to extend their lead past three. Kiki Grant gets it to Love, gets it back. Gabrielle Scott hounded. Simone tries to save it, does. Love Guillette gets it back. Kiki crosses, gets it to Love for the open three. No good. Naylor gets it back, puts it up and in immediately. 8 seconds left here on the clock. Saunders doesn't realize it. She's going to have to get it up. Now she does. 2 seconds left. 1.2 seconds left here in the third quarter. Team lock method's going to try to get something up quickly here. Into Yarborough. Yarborough shoots. Off the front of the rim, no good. And the Lady Panthers charge back to take a 32-27 lead over the lock method, led by Kiki Grant as we check out some of the action here that took place in the third quarter. Charging towards the basket. We were joined by Jameer Nelson here. Lori Satchel puts in a basket earlier on in the second quarter. And that's it. We're heading to the final quarter. This is going to decide who heads on down to Florida to represent the Mid-Atlantic Region girls right here on 11 Sports. And this is it. The final quarter is going to decide who's going to represent the Mid-Atlantic region. for the girls in the Junior NBA World Championship in Orlando, Florida, competing against the rest of the United States and the world with a chance to win it all. 18-2. The Lady Panthers outscored Team Lock Method in the third quarter, but it's still close, only down by 5. Zamoni, no good. Simone comes up with it. She's fouled by Satchel. Helped up. Great show of sportsmanship by Kiki Grant. She helps her up. It's been a close game, even with all of the runs, especially that big run. The Panthers were down by 11. Stormed back in that third quarter, led by Kiki Grant. Simone gets it, can't control it. Is it going to go out of bounds? No. It's going to be a backcourt violation. Nobody tipped it. Lock Method here to inbound it. Paris Lock wants the basketball and gets it. Defended by Simone. Goes down low. Lori Satchel up, over, no good. Great game here. So check out some great basketball. Lady Panthers get it back. Here comes Kiki Grant. Needs some help getting the ball past midcourt. Simone has it, drives baseline. No call. Kadidia. The ball goes out of bounds. It's going back the other way. Make sure you tune in Tuesday, June 26th, as we premiere the Drone Champions League, coming to you from Munich, Germany, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on 11 Sports. This upcoming Tuesday, June 26th, right here on 11. Cameron brings the ball up court. Simone heads up, knocks it away. They battle for the ball. Goes out of bounds. Off of the Lady Panthers, it appears. See what the call is. Yep, Lock Method will have possession here. Marley Saunders gets the ball from the ref. Cameron Dorsey has it. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. Team Lock Method, they want to make up for that third quarter. They want to get busy here in the fourth. Satchel, no good. Gets the offensive board. Gets it back out to Cameron. They reset things. Damoni has it. Gets it down low to Lock. Paris gets it, no good. Kadidia comes down with the rebound. So the Lock Method, they've had a tough time scoring here in the second after having that commanding lead in the first. Kadidia, no good. Great hands and great deflection by Kiki Grant. It's just everywhere all over the basketball court. (32-27). Damoni gets it down low, spins. No good. Kadidia is here. Gabrielle Scott pulls up. No good. The Lock Method are still only down 5. They lost the lead. They've only scored 2 points in this half and are only down 5. All it takes, 1 or 2 big shots to get them right back in this and have them or give them the lead. Yarbrough checks into the game. Asks for the ball. Is open down low or battling for position. They deliver the ball, and it goes out of bounds. They say it was deflected. Demani gets it to Cameron Dorsey, guarded by l.a.b. Yarbrough rolled to the basket, didn't get it. Grabs the offensive board, tries to go up, but it's fouled on the way. Yarbrough has been camped down low and has been asking for her teammates to deliver her the ball. 4 minutes, 57 seconds left here for fourth quarter of this girls' championship game, the Mid-Atlantic region. It's the Junior NBA World Championship. Yarbrough first free throw is no good. Make sure you tune in weekly for the National Pro Fast Pitch Game of the Week. You're going to watch the top 5 affiliate teams competing in the league this 2018 season. Watch live action this Wednesday, June 27th at 7 p.m. as the Aussie Spirit take on the Cleveland Comets. Yarbrough misses the second free throw. Simone out to Gabrielle. Kiki gets it, and Kiki goes up for another layup. Kiki is smooth to the basket. 34-27, the lock method, still unable to score. Satchel goes up, and there you have it, 34-29. They want to start playing some defense. If they want to head down to Orlando, that's what you need. Satchel steals the ball, gets it down towards Simone, plays defense of her own, takes it back. You got to watch Grant here. She gets to the basket, gets it to Naylor, who pulls up and stops and pops the three to slow down some of that momentum, and a timeout is called by the lock method, 34-36-29, with 4 minutes and 6 seconds left in the fourth. (37-29) is the score. Naylor McBeth just nailed down that big-time three. She has 11 points. As the Panthers have run things here in the second half, the lock method is running out of time to get things together. Pull-up three-pointer by Cameron, knocks it down. She's not playing games out here. 37-32. McBeth gets it, goes to the basket, goes strong. She's going for two. Naylor McBeth is determined to help take her team down to Disney World and represent this Mid-Atlantic region. Knocked down that big three. Shoots the free throw. And it is good. 38-32. Let's see what the lock method can do on offense here, but let's see if Naylor knocks down the second. Sweet stroke, and it's good. Cameron brings the ball up court. Goes up for the layup. Goes around the basket. Gabrielle Scott gets it. Nayla McBeth pushes. Gets it to Simone. Can't handle it. Throws it in bounds to Johnson. (39-32). As the Lady Panthers look to add some more points to the board. Ball is going to be inbounded by Johnson here. Simone gets it to Kiki Grant. Kiki shoots and rattles it in. That's for three. 42-32. They've taken a 10-point lead. The lock method is going to have to do some work. Ward puts it up. They're going to have to play some defense now. 42-34. 2:45 left here in the game. A chance to win the championship is on the line. Simone drives, no good. Lock method, drives, satchel, goes up. Puts in 2 and 1. The lock method refused to give up and quit. Kadidia comes in for Scott. See if they can pull within 5. Bounces it in. 42-37. It's all about defense for the lock method. They want to put the clamps down as they aggressively hound Simone and Love. That's 10-second violation. They couldn't get the ball past half court. The lock method keeps them on lock. And now it's their time to score. Gaither's there to inbound the basketball. Gets it to Cameron. Paris Locke sets the screen, rolls to the basket. Cameron puts it up, but it's foul. Are they going to call that a shooting foul? They are, and she's going to be at the line trying to cut the lead down to 3. 42-37 with 2 minutes and 4 seconds left. Free throws at this point are going to be crucial if they want to win the game. Cameron Dorsey, first shot, banks it in. She looks a little bit relieved there. That one off the front of the basket. She gets her own rebound. No good. The ball is going the other way. The Panthers lead 42-38 over lock method. Kiki's there to inbound the ball. Let's see if Team Lock Method can apply some more pressure, force another turnover. The last inbounds pass, they couldn't get it past half court. Coaches yell out directions. They're trying to inbound it. She has nowhere to go. Kiki Grant is fouled. Right upon the inbounds. Free throws are really going to count here under the last 2 minutes. All of these fouls are going to lead to shots at the line as we are in the penalty. Kiki Grant with a chance to extend the lead. And she does. 44-38. This is go time. Gaither shoots 3, no good. Paris Locke puts it right back up. Down 4. This has turned into a real good game. Team Locke Method has picked it up after not scoring, or only scoring 2 in that third period. Simone pops, drops, puts it in off the baseline. Cameron Dorsey surveys the landscape. We have about 90 seconds left in this one. Daymani pulls up from deep. No good. Paris Locke keeps possession there. Cameron Dorsey out to Daymani Dorsey. Paris Locke is in the corner. Gets it down to Satchel. Satchel's fouled. She's going to have a chance to cut the lead down with 2 shots at the line. This is the Junior NBA World Championship game. The Mid-Atlantic region is on the line. Whoever wins this game right now, in the next 1 minute and 15 seconds, is going down to Orlando, Mid-Atlantic champions. Satchel misses the first. Angela Harris checks back in for the Lady Panthers. Satchel gets the roll and the bounce, and it goes in. Down by 5. As the Lady Panthers want to take some time off the clock, but first they have to get the ball past the half-court mark. And she steals the ball, Cameron does. Drops it down low, gets it back, puts it up. She's fouled. The Team Locke Method are going to want to start hitting these free throws. This is their best opportunity to get right back into the game. Taking some points off the board with the clock stopped. Cameron misses. Knocks down a second, down 5. One minute into the second, left on the clock. Simone gets it to Love. No need for them to rush once they get past half court. Kiki Grant goes out. Has it tapped out of the way. Satchel gets it. Cameron gets the ball back. Streaks down court. Guarded by Love. Crosses. Gets it to Daymani. Fake. Turnover called for the travel there. Is Paris Locke. And we have a timeout with a tight game with a chance to represent the Mid-Atlantic region on the line. 46-42. We'll be right back. And we're back here, the final seconds of the fourth quarter. So we're going to be crowning a girls champion soon to represent the Mid-Atlantic region. The Lady Panthers right now have the lead, 46-42 over Team Locke Method. Kiki Rice has been leading the way for the Lady Panthers. 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Seems that she's everywhere on the court. Gabrielle Scott will be inbounding the ball for the Lady Panthers. Defended by Satchel. Gabrielle Scott has a timeout called, and we will be right back. And we're back here with 34.5 seconds left on the clock. It's foul time. If Lock Method wants to stay in this, they're going to have to force the Lady Panthers to the free throw line and hope that they miss some. Naylor Macbeth knocks that down. Cameron Dorsey pulls up. They're going to have to score quickly here. Don't have time. Drives to the basket. Layup, no good. But she drives, and it's going to be shooting two. Cameron Dorsey has helped keep them in the game. 11 points. Trying to close this lead. Nails it. Four-point game. Second free throw. Good as well. They're going to have to foul. We get another timeout as they come and discuss strategy. Nope, no timeout. They're going to have to foul. Let's see who they foul. Kiki Rice is going to the line. Foul shots, foul shots, foul shots. Lock Method trying to come away with the win. Lady Panthers trying to ice it and become champs of the Mid-Atlantic region. Knocks down the first. Ice in her vein. She knocks down the second as well. They're going to have to look to score here quickly. Cameron calls out the play. 15 seconds left on the clock. Nowhere to go. Cut off by Kiki. Kiki takes it. They have to foul her. Kiki steals the ball. Working to seal the lead. See a couple of smiles starting to peek out on the faces of the Lady Panthers as they know a few more of these free throws will seal it with only 10 seconds left here on the clock. You got to give the Lock Method a lot of credit. He only scored 2 points in the third quarter, kept this game close, moved it within 4. But Kiki Grant and the Lady Panthers have gone forward and kept them at bay. As Kiki misses that first free throw. This is that one. They have to score quickly here. 8 seconds left on the clock. You're going to have to get a shot up and just hope for a foul. Demoni shoots it. No good. 1.2 seconds left on the clock. And upon an inbounds, unless there's a foul, that should be it. Gabrielle Scott inbounds the basketball, and that is it, as the Lady Panthers are your Mid-Atlantic region champions for the Junior NBA World Championship. They are going down to Orlando, Florida, a great show of sportsmanship out here on the court. That will do it for us right here as the boys start to warm up for the boys championship. Lady Panthers, they're heading down to Florida. Let's check out onto the court for an interview. So we are here with Kiki Rice. Congratulations, 20 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. You guys helped lead the charge. You're going down to Florida. You're representing the Mid-Atlantic. How does it feel?
Feels great. I'm really excited to go down to Florida. I think it's going to be a great experience.
And you guys held them to 2 points in that third period. What did Coach tell you coming out in halftime?
That we practice hard for this and that we can do it and that we need to play together and as a collective team.
And your entire experience here at the Junior World Championship, how has it been?
It's been great. I've seen a lot of people that I know and I've watched a lot of interesting games and it's been a fun experience.
All right. Good luck going down to Florida. Go ahead, put on your hat. Congratulations to you and the Lady Panthers. Let them see. Put it on. Camera right there. Heading on down to Florida. It's the Junior NBA World Championship right here on 11 Sports. Congratulations.
Hello and welcome back to the Junior NBA World Championship Mid-Atlantic Regional Championship. The boys' championship is about to commence. We've just seen the girls' championship in a great game that was. It was close all the way to the end, and in the end you see in the background that trophy going to the boys and girls regional winners all over the United States. And in this Mid-Atlantic regional division, we do have a fantastic matchup today. We do have Slam City. We saw their semifinal game occur not too long ago, as well as Team Ultimate. It's going to be a fantastic matchup. Team Ultimate, they beat Take Charge 64-42 in the semifinal. They defeated Nova Sun Smith in the quarterfinals. And what a game this will be. In the boys' side of the bracket, there were 32, and now there are only 2. So just a few moments, we will get started here. I have heard that Jameer Nelson, former NBA player, will be putting the tip-off for this game. As you see, have interviews and photos being taken with the girls' winners. Just absolutely fantastic. Jameer Nelson from St. Joe's. He's right now holding the ball for these two teams to get ready for this one. Mason So, number 10, and obviously, as you have known if you watched the previous game, Jarris Walker as well right there. Jameer Nelson with the ceremonial tip-off. And that's beautiful. Jameer Nelson actually played for the Detroit Pistons from Chester. Played for the Pistons, Nuggets, a whole bunch of teams throughout his career. Spending a lot of seasons from 2004 till 2018. He currently plays as well. Still playing since 2004. And we are just about ready to get this game underway here. One of these two teams will be going to Orlando, Florida. And we are underway here in the boys' championship. But one momentary stoppage. They're going to re-tip off here. So we're not completely underway yet. Until now, we are underway and a fight for the ball commences. Slam City are the team that starts off the game with possession of it. Driving inside, trying to go deep. Can't do it. Team Ultimate and the black and orange highlighted jerseys in white, Slam City. Over across to Moore. And the other way, Jarris Wallace trying to take it up. Passes it off to Sammy Scott. Scott, the layup, it's good for the first points of this game. A three-pointer, it's good. Already the quality of these two teams are showing. Methodically moving up with it. So, across to Lanham. He gets it back. All the way across to the three-point line. Steps back, takes it. It's good from So. Mason So starting out the game in a big way. And trying to get to that ball was So. Coming together with Jarris Walker. The possession will be going into Team Ultimate's way. Up 6-2. The scoreboard is back up. 2 minutes into this one. Moore now. Moore across. 3-point shot again. Are you kidding me? Mason So. He's hit all 9 points. 3 3-pointers in a row to start this game for Team Ultimate. On the right side, Slam City having issues getting it together. Cobb is able to get it out. All the way back to Cobb. Cobb trying to drive inside is fouled. Mason So, 3 3-pointers to begin. This one, actually, he's responsible for 2 of them. Maxwell Lanham is the other one here. As we saw in the previous game, in which the competition was with Team l.a.b. Team l.a.b. a much smaller team than Slam City. As Cobb goes up there, he can't get the layup. Scott does get the rebound, though. And Sammy Scott into the paint now. Over across to Langley. It's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. McKelly Langley, or Melechi, excuse me, scored 8 points in the semifinal against Team l.a.b. He gets one there to make it 9-3. 1 more to go. Jarris Walker setting directions. The ball did not go in, and So takes it. Team Ultimate now. Mason So. Quinn Clark. Back to Lanham. He had to avoid some traffic. So thinking about the 3, decides to drive inside, and his shot from the top of the paint, it's in. I'll say it ain't so. He's doing absolutely phenomenally to start this one. Driving inside. That pass does not go from Cobb. They will inbound it. It did go off the arm of a Team Ultimate player. A timeout has been called, so we will be right back here on 11 Sports. Hello and welcome back to the Junior NBA World Championships on 11 Sports. This is the boys bracket championship in the Mid-Atlantic region, contested between Team Ultimate and Slam City. I'm joined alongside former NBA player Mark Jackson. Mark, how are you?
I'm outstanding. How are you today?
I'm doing very well. You know, we're taking in a fantastic match here. It's going to be a fun game. This entire tournament has been fun. Have you been able to watch a lot of games so far?
Yes, I have. This event, this whole event and experience for these kids is unbelievable. This junior NBA program has been outstanding. The officials, the shot clocks, the ability to see what these teams are playing for. This is an incredible event.
Absolutely. I mean, obviously, you've got a lot of pride for it being so close to Philadelphia, 1 hour away. Yeah. So about your career, you played at Temple, didn't you? You played at Temple, correct?
Yes, played at Temple University, played 13 years professional basketball. But this Philadelphia is my hometown. And just to see this event being held here so close is a great opportunity for a lot of these young kids who wouldn't have had this opportunity if it wasn't for the Junior NBA.
So what is it that you really like about the Junior NBA? Is it that, that all these kids who wouldn't have this opportunity are able to play here?
My first thing is the experience. So you're playing with 3 officials. You're playing with shot clocks. And that's the biggest thing. These kids are not used to this. That's a major plus. But then an opportunity to go play against other teams from around the world. That's another big plus. Basketball is supposed to bring everybody together from different backgrounds to experience things together. And that's what this is.
I think that the Junior NBA really has hit a home run with this. And we're not even at the Junior World Championship. Are you planning to go down there in Orlando in August?
Yes, plan to go on and represent the Philadelphia 76ers because I like what this is about. And this is going to do nothing but grow because the right intentions are there to help foster children to get experience in the game of basketball.
I completely agree with you on that. Now, have you seen any games play between these two teams yet today?
Yes, this team ultimately has an incredible shooter. They have one incredible shooter that's unbelievable, and their big guy who's about 6'6", 6'7", is so versatile. This is a tough matchup.
Now, Mason so far in this game, he's gotten 8 points, 2 from beyond the arc, and he just seems like a sharpshooter. He is not currently on the court now. It's going to be interesting to see the 2 big men for Slam City, and Team Ultimate almost came together right there.
Exactly. So it's the big versus the Ultimate small. So it's the old school game versus the new school game. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens, who prevails this. But both of these teams have elite athletes and elite basketball talent. So it's going to come down to the wire. The score is 5-11 now, but I see this game getting a lot more closer as the game progresses.
Absolutely. I've seen throughout this entire tournament, especially today, once the teams have started to go through in the bracket stages, you've seen the height differences.
Yes.
Everybody started to get bigger as they get through. So,
I
mean, at this point, size does play a huge factor in it. So,
especially when you got skill to go along with that size. A lot of teams in this game with skill, but not necessarily a lot of them has size. These two teams have both. They have size and they have incredible skill, and size doesn't matter, especially in this game.
Absolutely, as there's a whistle blown right there. The score right now is 12-5, 3.5 minutes left as there is a switch being made. Now, Mark, do you see any players on there that you can compare yourself to?
Me, I like number 10. I like number 10 a lot from Slam City. I mean, this guy is a big guy. He's about 6'8", 220, 230. But what's interesting to me is he's very versatile. He's not just a banger. He's on the perimeter. He's making passes and plays for his teammates right here, getting to the rim with a pull-up jump shot. He misses, but that's skill right there in a 6'8" package.
Yeah, absolutely. That's Jarris Walker now in the last game against Team l.a.b. in the semifinals. He had a double-double, 22 points, 13 rebounds, and you're right. He is a very versatile player. I got the chance to talk to him after that game, and he's got a good head on him too, so he's excited to see what this challenge in this championship game does come about. What do you think will be the biggest point? What do you think will be the difference maker for both of these teams in this game?
I really believe for Slam City, they must continue to slow the tempo down and find gaps in this Team Ultimate's defense, because it's holes around the foul line area. They got to attack that foul line area, get that defense collapse to help with their outside shooting, but also it helps get them in position for offensive rebounds. But this Team Ultimate has such tremendous one-on-one talent, and they have tremendous shooters. So with that being said, I don't want to run up and down with them. If I'm Slam, I want to slow them down, pound that ball, attack the rim, and hope they get them in foul trouble. Because if you pound them like a boxer in the ring with body shots, if you pound them, eventually them shots will fall short.
Completely agree with you, as there is a 3-shot taken right there by Jarris Walker. That does not go through. I mean, really for Slam City, you have had them go through Jarris Walker for so much in this tournament. He makes such a big difference for that team. Now, do you think that going the other way, you do have the size and David Solomon? Do you think he's going to play a big factor, as well as right there you see Solomon go up for a layup?
I love Solomon. Solomon's a good catch. He's a great catch and finish type of guy. He can get that ball around the rim and he finished with authority. But what's interesting that I'm coming to find out is he's also able to defend. But I truly think Slam got to try to get they shooting a lot of perimeter jump shots, and their strength is their size and their power. I truly believe they got to try to get that ball around the rim and not necessarily settle for the three-point shot.
All right, Dylan Coyle joining alongside Mark Jackson. Now, Mark, could you tell us a little bit about your career? Do you think that you could have gotten any better progress? Obviously, everyone can improve, but do you think the Junior NBA would have affected players at your in your generation? Do you think it's going to change as you see players come in the future?
I think it is because, honestly, it's a lot of kids from this region, from the Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Delaware area. The top players are not even in this event because they didn't have this opportunity. Because a few teams, programs wouldn't allow their players to participate. AAU wouldn't allow their teams to participate in this. So as time goes on, programs will feel more relaxed to allow their players to play in these events because this event they only can get the experience through the Junior NBA.
Yeah.
So I really think as time progresses, more teams will come in here and more players, the top players, will come in here more.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you with that. I mean, really what the NBA is trying to do is capture that magic that goes into something like, say, the Little League World Series. And I think it's really going to hit a key that does go to the masses as something that is going to be exciting. People are going to be in tune with it. I mean, look at how big it's already gotten, and it's just the inaugural year. So what do you think where do you think the Junior NBA World Championships can grow as time progresses?
I think it's going to grow huge because this is at that tender age, right going into high school. What most of them are going from 8th graders going into 9th grade. So that's right before the U.S. come calling for them for 16 and under and 17 and 19 under. So that's right before. This is a platform to get their faces out there, to get their games out there, to get shown from our execs, NBA execs, and the U.S. Olympic Committee, to get seen by those. So this game's going to go so far, but it always takes the inaugural year to get off, and then after that, things build from there.
Exactly. And no, I mean, the inaugural year, there's always going to be bugs in the system.
Yeah.
There's always going to be testing, but I think they really have hit some kind of a stroke right here, and you see Mason So, he's just been on fire, as you were saying, the sharpshooters. I mean, somebody like Mason So you might not see if it isn't for this tournament. So, I mean, that really does play a huge part in why this is going to be and continue to grow in success in its success.
Yes, of course, because Mason is an incredible shooter. And you know what makes him special is his quickness of his release. You know, he had his second three of the game. He had exactly 0.1 seconds to get that shot off with a 6'8" hand in his face, and he got it off, and it was nothing but net. So he might not have got seen and been in this opportunity if it wasn't for this particular event. So I'm quite sure he's happy as well as his coach, and his family is happy because, remember, without the family, it's not the kid.
No,
so it all works as one.
Exactly. You know, you have to have a great family to have a great player, a great person in general. And I think that the Junior NBA, especially with a life skills class that was yesterday, I mean, the Junior NBA is doing more than just basketball and giving chances to kids who are playing basketball. Can you tell us a little bit about what they are doing with that life skills class with other things?
Yes, influencing the major parts that make this a whole. The teamwork, the respect, the determination, and the community. You know, when it's about a lot of people nowadays think basketball is all about I. We always heard there's no I in team. But what this Junior NBA Day is really influencing it, bringing major key factors and resources for the kids and the teams and the parents to listen to speakers, to listen to people from compliance, tell them about college, how to be prepared, what classes to look for, what are things to really make sure you focus on going into high school. These are things that some of these kids, AAU might not provide, or certain programs might not provide. But this is this is a holistic event that brings everybody into one. So it brings everything, and it has no ulterior motive. There's no sneaker contracts online here, none of that. So they're just bringing a genuine product to help better the experience for young kids in basketball.
No, I completely agree with you. There's 29 seconds left in this first quarter. Score is 21-7 for Team Ultimate. And I think really what the Junior NBA is trying to do here is just, you know, as you're saying, build that community, build those opportunities for these players to have the chance to get seen by NBA execs, because really at this stage it is about how much exposure you can get, and sadly a lot of players who, if this was not here before, they just wouldn't be seen. I mean, and with being seen comes that next level.
Yes,
and it's beautiful. It's really a great thing that the Junior NBA
it really is. But I have to give credit to credit is due. You know, a mentor of mine has this. Those who are prepared are always invited, which means if you are prepared for when your name is called to be in something like this, and you have prepared yourself, then the talent will show and you will show out. So it's important that you are prepared for this, that you know your time might be here. But when it's here, you have a lot of people going to be watching this, especially if you qualify and you win this to go to Orlando and represent with the other 7 regions, represent the United States versus other countries. It goes a long way.
And like you're saying, it's not just the United States. It is an international tournament. So not only is the Junior NBA World Championship giving exposure to people and kids in the United States, internationally, it is as well.
Yes, that's the thing. So once again, it goes back to the experience. You know, it's getting experience and being thankful for it.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Mark. You're welcome back anytime you do.
Thank you very much. It was fun.
All right. We're going to go to a commercial break. The score is 21-11 here on 11 Sports. Hello and welcome back to the Junior NBA World Championship on 11 Sports. My name is Dylan Coyle. We were just joined by Mark Jackson, and we very much appreciate his company. Slam City and Team Ultimate currently about to start that second quarter of play in the Mid-Atlantic Boys Championship. Whoever wins this game will go to Orlando, Florida in the Junior NBA World Championship to compete against the best teams in the United States as well as internationally. And we are underway for the second quarter of play. It's definitely going to be a fun one. As Team Ultimate already going here with a foul called on Slam City. Clock just started counting down, but it just did roll down to what it would be retroactively. Quinn Clark will be the man to take these foul shots. And it is a really great thing, as Mark and I were talking about. It is a great thing what the Junior NBA is doing in terms of building the sport for kids who might not have these opportunities and really building their skills in life as well on and off the court. That one is not made, and going the other way is Jarris Walker. Walker across to Hutchinson. Hutchinson now. At the top of the key. It's Walker. Walker. There's no space. Walker gets it back. Walker going down low. 7 seconds to shoot. He shoots. Curtis Jr. makes the fadeaway. It's 21-13. Mason So. A bounce pass to Kaser. Across, Solomon. All the way, Harris Smith cannot corral the pass. Harris Smith looked like he was getting ready to shoot before he even received the pass. Gives his teammate a thumbs up because it was a beautiful pass. The difference is 8. 1 minute into the second quarter. That one's good. Slam City starting to crawl back here. Down by 6. So across to Harris Smith. Stops. Back to So. 11 points already for him in this game. Has made every single shot he's taken. So he just changed directions with that pass right as he got it to Kaser. But that was no good. Johnson to Hutchinson. Over across to Jarris Walker, who slams it home. The momentum is absolutely in Slam City's favor. Mason So, they want to try and stop this bleeding right now. Kaser gets it down low to Clark. Clark loses it. The other way, the pass is to Curtis Jr. The layup is good. It's 21-19. Curtis Jr., his 8th point of the game. So, almost got a pick there from Solomon. Harris Smith drives inside, still carrying it, is blocked by Walker. The rebound, the putback, he makes it and one. Jarris Walker with the initial block. Then Quinn Clark got the rebound. When he went up to shoot it, he was fouled. This will be one shot here. And that one is good. Walker carries it out to Hutchinson. Walker now drives inside, a pass down low to Cobb. Cobb off the backboard, can't make it work. Back again, he does this time. He does make it work that time, and now Team Ultimate starting to reel back. Almost lost by Bryson Moore. The pass to Solomon is no good. Walker, the other way, Walker going straight to the net. You knew it was coming. Come on. Walker, two-hand slam once again. Everybody in the crowd started cheering before it even happened because they knew what was coming there. 1 point is the difference. Driving inside. It goes out, but it will stay with Team Ultimate. Over 3 minutes into this second quarter. I mean, come on, you have to know that whenever Jarris Walker's all alone, he's always going to go for that every single time. Walker with a hand in the face. After a few tries, he's able to get the rebound, and the long stretch pass is successful. Cobb cannot do it. Wild shot by him was blocked. Cobb will have to inbound it here. That one is good. So going back and forth now. 25-24, Slam City in the lead. Mason So. Lanham now. Lanham goes across, finds Moore. Moore. The floater doesn't go. Walker is able to corral it. All the way up. Hutchinson now. Hutchinson gives it to Curtis Jr. The floater for him is good. Slam City, they're on a run. 16-3 in this quarter for them. A pick. So, across. Considering the three, decides against it. Lanham now. Lanham slows it down. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Clark to his right. Takes a few steps. Gets it in. Against the pressure of Slam City's defense, Clark is able to finish it. 3.5 to go in this second quarter. Hutchinson. Walker. He's able to get his own putback. 29-26. Mason So. It just looks like all of a sudden that mojo's a little bit gone, but Bryson Moore might have something to say about that, and he does. Bryson Moore, his 11th point of the afternoon. And we're all tied up with just under 3 minutes to go until halftime. Driving inside is Cobb. That couldn't be finished. The other way. It's quickly thrown out to Lanham. It's one-on-one. Lanham is fouled. No one likes that call on Slam City's bench. But nonetheless, Lanham will be going to the line. Get more 11 Sports Daily by following us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at 11 Sports USA. Find out what events are coming up, information about teams and players, and what games will be streaming live on different social media sites. Follow 11 Sports USA now. We will be right back after this break. 11 Sports is thrilled to announce our new channel on Twitch.tv. Tune in weekly to watch basketball, darts, Quidditch, and more streaming live on Twitch. Follow us at 11 Sports Next and never miss a minute of the action. Well, this action has certainly been entertaining with just 2.5 minutes left in this first half of play in the Boys Mid-Atlantic Regional Championship on 11 Sports. Both Slam City and Team Ultimate are tied at 29. Lanham. Shot goes off the front of the rim. There's another opportunity with this free throw to put his team back in the lead. He does just that. Walker, the long stretch pass to Langley. Driving inside, it's blocked. There was too much traffic, and Walker, as he tried to go up for it, he just lost it, and that's a mistake on his part. It's going the other way. A few steps taken there, but it doesn't matter because Quentin Clark gets it off the backboard. 32-29, Team Ultimate. 2 minutes and change remaining here. Sammy Scott back, driving inside, isn't able to finish it. That's Curtis Jr. The rebound is taken by Mason So, and So already had a head start. Quinn Clark gets it over to the corner. Driving inside is Lanham, not able to do it. Lanham gets it back, and it's still loose. Whose ball is it? Trying to keep it in, he could not do it. The ball did go out of bounds. Team Ultimate will inbound it. Under 2 minutes to go in this first half of play. Clark gets it to Lanham. Back to Clark, and now they're just going to pass it around the horn. More now, over to Lanham. Now Quinn. A lot of passing and a lot of movement off the ball. Mason So and David Solomon were just on an opposite wavelength there. It looked like Solomon could have gotten to that ball, but he just let it go by him. Slam City now will take the ball up. Benjamin Woodward, a sharpshooter of that team's own, is going to come on shortly, that is. Curtis Jr. back to Sammy Scott. Scott, a floater, no good. Rebound is taken by Walker, who just rolls it off the backboard and in. Under a minute remaining in this fast-paced first half. Walker takes it away. Walker all alone, you know what's coming. The visuals speak for themselves. So, carrying it up. Lanham now. To David Solomon. Shot clock's at 10. Clark trying to find some space. Clark spins. It's fouled. Hutchinson does not like that. He played some very tight defense against him. But right when he started to roll away, Quinn Clark was hit on the hand while shooting. Join us this month for the Junior NBA World Championship Tournament, the first of its kind global youth basketball competition for the best 14 and under boys and girls teams from around the world, right here on 11 Sports. Team Ultimate down by 1 with 20 seconds remaining in this first half of play in the championship game. Whoever wins goes to Orlando. He is not able to hit that one, and now with the shot clock unplugged, Jarris Walker will carry it up. Over across Curtis Jr. They're in no particular hurry to get this on the basket. Jarris Walker stops. Walker 4 seconds. Now they have to hurry. Curtis Jr. A jumper from beyond the paint. It's good, and that's how this game, or this half, will end. The game going into halftime, 35-32. Slam City leads. Just a few looks at this half so far. Curtis Jr. right here at the very end as the buzzer went down. Put that in, and really it has been a half that has two different tales. The first quarter was all in Team Ultimate's hands. Slam City really did fight back, and with that second quarter for them, they outscored Team Ultimate 24-11. It's a complete reversal of what happened. Jarris Walker doing what he does, and we'll see him and more in a few moments. Hello and welcome back to the Junior NBA World Championship. This is 11 Sports presentation of the Mid-Atlantic Regional, the championship game and the championship bracket for the boys to decide who will be moving on to Orlando August 7th through August 12th for the Junior NBA World Championship. 26 girls teams came into this tournament, as well as 32 for the boys. There were 8 pools of 4 on the boys' side of the bracket. 3 pools of 4. Actually, I did my math incorrectly. There were 18 girls teams. There were 5 total pools for the girls, 4 teams in 3 pools, and 3 teams in 2 pools. That was decided on who would be going on to the Orlando and ESPN Wide World of Sports complex. We're just about ready to start this third quarter between Slam City and Team Ultimate to see if Slam City or Team Ultimate will join the Germantown Lady Panthers in Orlando as the 2 Mid-Atlantic representatives. We're back underway with Jarris Walker inbounding it. Sammy Scott now. Across to Jaden Johnson. These 2 teams are very evenly matched. And I think it's going to come down to the last minute, because there's no separating. Jarris Walker, his 3-point shot doesn't go. Mason So, who was a sharpshooter to begin this game, has not taken another shot. He's 4 for 4 from both 2 and 3-point shots. David Solomon underneath the basket, hesitation, pulls the defender and gets it off the backboard and in to make it 35-34. Scott across. Jaden Johnson has no room to work with. Mason So is fooled by the fake pass, but eventually it goes to Kalen Cobb, who finishes it off the backboard. 3-point lead for Slam City. Team Ultimate, a team out of Washington, D.C., Slam City in Virginia. Mason So down low to Quinn Clark. Back up top. The passing has been very, very good. Mason So, if he hits that one, he doesn't. That was a fadeaway 3-point shot with a hand in his face, and going the other way is Cobb. Cobb cuts back. Cobb, wow, he reversed it and switched hands in midair before kissing it off the backboard, and it went home. 39-34. 2 minutes into this quarter, and a traveling violation is called. You can feel the tension at this court growing. We're in King of Prussia, Pennsylvania, in the Competitive Edge Sports Complex, around an hour outside Philadelphia. The complex has 5 courts. You see in the background there's 2 empty ones. There's 2 behind our broadcast booth. Usually and typically there were 5 games happening at the same time. Now there's only 2, with the gold bracket championship being played out right now as well. And a 3-point shot is made from Johnson. This game has completely changed. Slam City up 8. Clark trying to find a direction. It's good. Now only down 6. Team Ultimate, in the 6th minute of this entire game, we're up 14 points. Now it's 39-34. The bounce pass on the inside. The reverse layup doesn't work. And the putback off his own missed shot is good from Jarris Walker. Four and a half minutes remaining in this third quarter. Clark fakes to the right, passes. Solomon versus Walker, and it's blocked by Cobb. It looked like it was going to be a big man show right there, but Cobb came from behind to block it. And Cobb's height isn't too shabby either. A 3-point try doesn't go for Johnson. Fighting for that rebound. They do win it. Cobb gets it to Sammy Scott. Top of the paint. It's good off the backboard. Slam City up 10. They take it away. And steaming down the other side. Cannot finish it. Johnson was off balance as he went for the underhanded layup off the backboard. Couldn't roll it off his fingers correctly. It hit the bottom of the rim. Mason So passes it along. Lanham finds some help in the right corner. And Bryson Moore now finds it over the top. Solomon, we have seen the dunks come from Jarris Walker, 3 of them in that game. Almost thought that we were gearing up to see one from Solomon right there. He finished it with a layup. 3 minutes and some change remaining in the quarter. Slam City has started to build a little bit of a gap, but not one that's going to be insurmountable at all. Off the finger roll, Jarris Walker has his 14th point of the game. He's 1 rebound away from another double-double. Mason So needs help, finds it. Quinn Clark finds Lanham. That 3-point shot doesn't work. Clark fighting for the ball. Whose possession is it? going Team Ultimate's way. 2:40 remaining in it. Langley goes off. Curtis Jr. comes on, and we're in a timeout, so we will be right back here on 11 Sports. Hello and welcome back to the Junior NBA World Championship Mid-Atlantic Regionals on 11 Sports. Just coming out of a timeout, as you do hear that buzzer. Slam City currently winning and currently on the road to Orlando. Team Ultimate down 10. Ultimate did have a 14-point lead in the first quarter that was erased with a complete reversal of fortunes in the second quarter. They outscored Slam City 21-11 in the first before being outscored by Slam City 24-11 and currently 13-6 in the second and third quarters. Clark bodying him up. Can't get there on the post. It goes to Harris Smith. And Mason So, who just can't seem to find any open space to take some shots. He does now, but the ball's underneath the post. So gets it. So immediately covered by Curtis Jr., but So's driving inside on the left hand. It doesn't work for him. And now that's two straight misses for Mason So. Darius Walker had to wipe his hands on his shorts, almost like the ball was slippery. It almost fell out of his hands as he was trying to pass it to Jaden Johnson. They've had to change the ball a few times mid-game during this tournament. As Quincy Villa is coming on for Mason So. Villa has not had any minutes in this game so far. Just under 2 minutes left in this quarter. Sammy Scott has it, throws it, a bullet to Jarris Walker. Walker underneath the basket. They're going to say he walked out of bounds as he was trying to get the ball, and Walker saying that the ball is slippery, so they are going to change the ball right here. Team Ultimate to inbound. Harris Smith now. All alone, right side, 2-point fadeaway is in. So being blown to restart this game, and after it's blown, it's underway again. Scott now. You know, it really is remarkable how, as we've progressed through this tournament, size has mattered so much at this level. Maybe not so much in professional levels, as Scott did kind of have a pick right there by Jarris Walker, who almost screened the other team from being able to get to him. But we have seen a size difference between teams that have made it this far and teams that have not. These are two of the tallest teams that are in this Mid-Atlantic Regional. A pass all the way off to the other side, wasn't going the entire way. And now a three-point try and a foul. Deshaun Harris-Smith does not make it, but he is fouled, so he's going to go to the line for 3 opportunities here. Harris Smith, he was already at the line today. He's 1 for 2 from that regard, 0 for 4 from the field today. He scored 8 points in the semifinal victory over Take Charge. Tune in next week to watch the exciting world of drone racing. You heard me, drone racing. Starting Tuesday, June 26th, we will premiere the drone racing from the Drone Champions League from Munich, Germany. That's Tuesday at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on l.a.b Sports. So both the first and second opportunities at the line for Harris Smith are no good. Both teams have not been performing that well at the line, hovering around 30%. He does make that one to salvage a little bit of something. Hutchinson makes way for Jaden Johnson. And the other way around. Hutchinson has come onto the court for Johnson. And Hutchinson's there. Across to Sammy Scott. Scott, 6 points, 3 for 4 from the field in this game. Trying to go to the net, some contact, didn't get it, but the reverse layup is good. So Scott powers through some contact to get 2 points. Slam City up 11. 20 seconds remaining in it. Shot clock is unplugged. Quinn Clark can't seem to find any space all the way across to the other side, and it does look like he stepped out of bounds as he was receiving that pass. Jamie Kaiser, with 11 seconds left, will give possession away to Slam City. Up 11. And we'll be right back on l.a.b Sports. Hello and welcome back to l.a.b Sports for the Junior NBA World Championship Mid-Atlantic Regional. This is the championship game of the boys bracket. Whoever wins goes to Orlando, August 7th through August 12th for the Junior NBA World Championship. My name is Dylan Coyle. Tune in weekly for the National Pro Fast Pitch Game of the Week. Coverage includes the 5 NPF affiliate teams competing in the league this 2018 season. Watch the live action on Wednesday, June 27th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time as the Aussie Spirit take on the Cleveland Comets. But 5 seconds left in this quarter. There will be a three-point try from Hutchinson. It's no good, and that's the way we're going to end it. So at the end of the quarter, it is 52-41. One more 8-minute period to play before we can crown somebody a champion of the Mid-Atlantic region. We will be right back on l.a.b Sports for the fourth quarter. Hello and welcome back to the Junior NBA World Championships on l.a.b Sports. This is the Mid-Atlantic Regional. Championship, the boys' side of the bracket. Team Ultimate and Slam City are about to enter the fourth quarter of play. 52-41. The Slam City team lead. Jarris Walker, 14 points, 10 rebounds. Another double-double for him. Now here's where it gets exciting. We're underway again. Sammy Scott, down low. Three-point try, Hutchinson, no good. Quinn Clark takes it away and starts to break out the opposite side. Harris Smith across to Quincy Villa. Villa now sends it down low. Clark thinking about the three, decides against it. And in the run-up, there is a foul called. (52-41) here. And Slam City, 3 players in the double digits in points. It really has been a complete team effort. Jarris Walker, 14. Jamie Curtis Jr. with 12. And Kalen Cobb with 10. Harris Smith now. Trying to give a little bit of a dipsy-do before his pass goes nowhere. And now Team Ultimate really needs to settle the troops down. Sammy Scott, the ball got in front of him a little bit, but he still controls it. Sammy Scott goes over his head, and then he just goes to Jarris Walker, who has 2 guys bite at his attempt on net before he just jumps up and rolls it off his fingertips to get it in. That ball looked like it did deflect off of Team Ultimate, and it does. Down by 13. Team Ultimate, another loss of possession without points. Pacheco is on. Andre Pacheco, the last player to get time on the court in this game for Team Ultimate. Sammy Scott now. Between his legs a few times, drives inside, goes down low. Hutchinson fighting for it, cannot get it off the glass and in. And the other way, it's Villa. Villa steps, loses the ball off of Jarris Walker, but he gets it back. Harris Smith down low. Quinn could not get the pass from Pacheco. Slam City again. Get the ball back. 3 straight possessions to start this fourth quarter without anything going for Team Ultimate. Hutchinson is blocked by David Solomon. But now going inside, Jarris Walker off balance. With his left hand, rolls it behind him. Going the other way, and it's answered back. Deshaun Harris Smith providing the first points of the quarter for Team Ultimate. And Sammy Scott is fouled on his run-up. Slam City has really asserted itself as the dominant team in this game. Team Ultimate will have a lot of potent power that they can fight back for. They have to stop Jarris Walker and Slam City. Sammy Scott to Jarris Walker. Curtis Jr. Scott, slow, methodical. 8 seconds and a jumper is fouled, and whoa, he makes it. Sammy Scott has showed his strength in this game, his 10th point. As he ran inside to take the jumper at the edge of the foul line. He finishes it off to make it a 3-point play. Slam City's coach directing his players. Under 5.5 to go. The Team Ultimate bench looks dejected. A pick from Clark. Mason So, sharpshooter again. 4 for 5 from deep. Curtis Jr. double teamed. He gets the ball away. It's Hutchinson now. Sammy Scott up 13. A bounce pass inside. Doesn't do anything. All the way out. Jarris Walker has 3 men around him. Walker off the rim. It's missed. Team Ultimate rebounds it, and Quinn does a good job of making sure he can get it to Harris Smith. Mason So, all of them fighting against traffic from Slam City getting back. If Mason So is able to make that one, he does not. So just, it's like the J.J. Redick of Team Ultimate. Redick with his fadeaway threes. Mason So just showing what he has. Just if he's going 4 from 5 from beyond the arc, they need to get the ball to him more. That inbound pass does nothing for their favor. As Slam City will inbound it now. 4.5 minutes remaining. Team Ultimate's head coach wondering why that decision was made. Hands on his hips. Just turns right back. Slam City's head coach, although smiling, still in the air, the other official. Guess you can always try and fight for a few extra millimeters. Walker from behind his back basically rolls it off the backboard and in. Slam City up 15. Harris Smith trying to give Woodward a dipsy-do. Harris Smith, it did go in, but it's waved off. And that's a killer. A tilt of the head from Team Ultimate's coach. Would love to get a mic on him because I'm sure it is very entertaining. Slam City up 15. 4 minutes left in this Mid-Atlantic Regional Tournament. Slam City is on their way to Orlando at this moment. The 3-ball doesn't work. Hutchinson can't corral the rebound. Harris Smith, the jumper, no good. It is taken back by Pacheco. His shot, no good. Slam City, 3.5 minutes remaining. Bread and butter for Woodward. Doesn't work. But it is taken away by Sammy Scott. He's able to keep it in. And Slam City almost were able to regain possession there. Or continue to have their possession. Mason So is fouled, taking the 3. So probably could have stayed on his feet, but he got a good amount of contact. And when you're down by 15, you want to make sure that you are getting the calls that you do deserve. That was a lot of contact for So. And So will be taking 3 from the line. Sullivan goes out. And Team Ultimate with 3 minutes and a good amount of spare change. Needs that. And So, who has really only missed 3 shots from either the line or a 2-point jumper or a 3-point range, has gotten 16 points so far on the day. Once again, he's pretty perfect when it comes to shooting basketballs. But it's 61-49. We'll be right back after this break. Hello and welcome back to the final 3 minutes of the Mid-Atlantic Regional Boys Championship game. This is 11 Sports. The Junior NBA World Championship will commence August 7th to August 12th. Slam City, their lead has been chopped into just a little bit. Slam City's currently up 61-49, and you see some anxious faces on that bench. Yes, they have a 12-point lead, but anything can happen. And they know it because that entire lead was not theirs earlier. They were down 21-11. 2-team ultimate. But now 3 minutes remaining in the championship game. Hutchinson gets the ball back. Curtis Jr. for the three. No good. And now there's some life to get within double digits here. It's not over by a long shot. Deshaun Harris-Smith. Mason So, the sharpshooter, does not hit it that time, but the rebound is gotten, and the putback is put in by Bryson Moore. The difference is 10. Going inside. He is able to get 2 points for Jaden Johnson. Pacheco gets it to the right side. Harris-Smith moves to his left, fighting to the rim himself. It's blocked by Jarris Walker. Team Ultimate will keep possession. Down 12. They're probably going to look to Mason So a lot. They couldn't get free. The inbound was a little bit of a lollygag. Curtis Jr. and the finish from Walker over his head. The difference is 14. With 2 minutes remaining, Slam City taken away. Jarris Walker, an exclamation point to this one. Walker makes it a 16-point lead, 67-51. Harris-Smith now pushing his way to the net. A foul is called. He'll go to the line with 1:44 exactly remaining. Harris-Smith at the line. (67-52). Deshaun Harris-Smith. Makes that one. It's a 14-point game. Jarris Walker needs to find someone to inbound it to. Kalen Cobb has it. With the shot clock being a 30-second shot clock, it's currently not moving. It can take really as long as they do want, but they give it away. Possession changes hands. 14's the deficit. That timeout is called. We will be right back for the conclusion of this one on 11 Sports. Hello and welcome back to 11 Sports for the conclusion of the Boys Mid-Atlantic Regional Championship and the Junior NBA World Championship. Slam City are 1 minute and 28 seconds away from going to Orlando, Florida. 6 United States Regional Championships by the end of this game will have been decided. Slam City looking to be the 6th to punch their ticket. Ahead, Team Ultimate. Pacheco, a bounce pass all the way across. That finally goes to Lanham at the top of the key. The three-point shot is good. 11 is the deficit with 1 minute and 8 to go. Jarris Walker, they need to inbound this. They do. And a foul is called. The foul is called on Jamie Kaiser. 1:06 left. Slam City obviously want to keep possession for as long as possible. Team Ultimate, with the foul there, sets them up for some free throws. And Kalen Cobb is going to be the one to take them. 10 points in the game for Cobb. That one is made. And they're inching ever so slightly closer to Orlando. Cobb makes that one as well. Up by 13. Team Ultimate need to move up quickly. Lanham. 1 minute left in this championship game. A quick three-point shot is good. 10 is the deficit. There's still time here. Jarris Walker loses the ball. But Team Ultimate are not able to get it. They were this close to putting it back to single digits. But after Walker lost control of it, a scary moment for him, Team Ultimate were the perpetrators of a foul against Slam City. Slam City up 10 to the line with 49 to go. But Cobb misses it. Kalen Cobb, it's his second trip to the line. Second trip in around a minute. That was his first miss. He made both of his free throws just a little bit ago. You can be sure the pressure is there. Team Ultimate needs to save that. Down by 10. They can cut this to single digits right now. A three-point shot. That shot is waved off, and it's going the other way. Possession has changed hands. 40 seconds remain. The ball still needs to be inbounded. Jarris Walker needs someone to come quickly. Finds Cobb. Cobb's fouled. I have a feeling we're going to see a little bit more of that as we do continue on. Kalen Cobb just keeps sending him to the line. He missed both of his last two attempts. Makes up for it with that one. 70-59. You can see the excitement on the Slam City faces. That one is missed. The rebound is taken, but there is a whistle. And another foul. Jamie Curtis Jr. to the line. It's his first trip. He's 6 for 7 from the field today. 12 points. And he misses that one. The difference is still 11. Has yet to go into single digits for a good while now. But Team Ultimate is still close. Just probably not close enough at this point in the game. 33 seconds left. Clark does not hit it. A foul. 27 seconds remaining. 12 points the difference. 71-59. Slam City, led by Jairus Walker's 24 points and 10 rebounds, are about to go to Orlando as the Mid-Atlantic Regional Champions. As Cobb gets ready, he's been to the line quite a bit in the last minute. His fourth trip in that span. Does not hit it that time. 3 for 7 from the line now. That one he does make. Up 13. Team Ultimate has it. The shot clock is unplugged. Villa throwing it away, but it is regained control. Clark gets the layup. 16 seconds left. The difference still 11. They're not going to foul. This game is over. The Mid-Atlantic Regional Champions will be Slam City. As this game winds down, Slam City, you are heading to Orlando. Hello and welcome back to 11 Sports, and I'm here with Mid-Atlantic Regional Champions Jairus Walker and Sammy Scott. How are you feeling right after the game has ended?
I'm very excited. I don't show too much emotion, but I'm very excited right now.
I mean, I'm feeling great. I'm just proud of the team that we got the win. We worked hard for this.
Jairus, I was talking to you at the end of your semifinal victory. Is it just so much sweeter? You were confident going into this, but now that it's over, are you looking forward to Orlando?
Yeah, I can't wait.
All right, so what are you both going to be doing in Orlando? Because obviously you're going to Orlando. It's not just about basketball. It's going to be about enjoying your time, and you're going to have a great time with it.
I'm going to live life when I get to Orlando. I can't wait.
We're probably going to go to Disney, but we still got to stay focused and just make sure we have fun still, too.
All right, well, congratulations once again. What an awesome game it has been. What an awesome tournament it has been. It's been a fun one where Slam City has taken control of it on the boys' side of the bracket. This telecast by 11 Sports was granted by the Junior NBA. Any use and rebroadcast requires the express written consent of the Junior NBA and 11 Sports. And for JR Sport Brief and the rest of the 11 Sports crew, my name is Dylan Coyle, and thank you for joining us in the Mid-Atlantic Regionals.